everyone, welcome in to Nearing Nirvana episode
6.
Something like that.
I knew it was something like that. The girls and I are so excited because we have not only our really good friend, Mighty Mel V, joining us. Mel, what's up? Good to have you.
What's going on?
And then, of course, Jojo at Flix and Comix. She's one of our viewers, and she was kind enough to come out and hang out with us tonight.
Yay.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I'm so pumped to have all. I mean, this is going to be an interesting show. If you guys didn't read the description, it's what, Mel?
I was probably gonna get kicked off of YouTube after.
No, we can do this. I mean, between the 5 of us, we can make this. We can do this.
Yeah.
You guys, if you're not, you might want to grab a drink.
Oh, we're ready. We're ready.
I'm gonna have to be in my P's and Q's.
No, you don't. That's the best. Like, I'm so sick of people always being so like, oh, who's that guy from City Slickers, the curly-haired comedian?
Oh, I think I know which one.
Daniel Stern?
No. When Harry Met Sally, he plays Harry.
Billy Crystal?
Billy Crystal. He was saying that nowadays, even with comedy, it feels like a fucking minefield. And it's so true. It's like you got to be careful and tiptoe through everything. So hopefully we can have a nice, good, productive conversation.
Well,
yeah, we used to have discussions, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Back to the Roman days, right?
Yeah.
No, because they had sex with kids.
He took it too far.
See, we're already kicked off YouTube 1 minute in. Right? You're setting the bar low early in, so we're good. I mean,
Nice breaker.
Third City Comics is in the house. What's up, Anthony? He'll be joining us later. Hood Rat Comics, good to see you
Hey,
in.
what's up?
Thunder, good evening. Good to see you in too. And Hood Rat said, "What's up, Mama Comic?"
What's up, Ian? Woo woo.
You got fans in the house. Okay, so assuming I don't mess this up, we are going to kick it off with our fan focus tonight. We let Jojo take the lead on this one. So Jojo, you picked this beauty.
Silk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Currently, they have 2 issues right now. I just started reading it when the first issue dropped. And actually, I had never read any Silk comics before this.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of like my first foray into it. So it was kind of interesting and different because I'm usually reading Batman stories, which are dark and gloomy and sometimes depressing. So this was a little uplifting and a little lighthearted, so it's kind of cool. And actually, the person that got me into this was Jen Bartel.
Ooh.
So, I liked the cover. Not gonna lie, it was a cover grab, and I just started reading it, and it was cool. So, yeah, and then I liked the first issue a lot better. We see her kind of reintegrating herself into society. Because she had been locked up in like a bunker for 10 years, which I had no clue about. I guess it makes me want to go back and like look up all the other stuff and like read whatever I can or try to find some trades and stuff. So it was kind of cool to discover her as a character and know her backstory a little bit was kind of cool because they do intro it, but they don't like go deep into it. So I'm kind of curious. And she's got a new job. She's a reporter. She's working with Jay Jonah, which is kind of interesting. She has some minimal interaction with Peter, so that's kind of cool too. But yeah, I like her character. She's awesome. She's a Korean American, which is cool too. And being that it is Asian Pacific Heritage Month, like that's pretty awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good one, Joe.
Yeah, I like it. I like what I'm reading, so I'm pretty excited to see what's coming for this character.
Go ahead, Mel.
No, I'm saying that there's also a first appearance in issue 1. I forget the lady's name, but she's like the daughter of someone from a big corporation.
Yeah. I don't remember her name.
Okay. I picked it up in the same reason, Joe, because of Jen Bartel.
Jen Bartel.
I was gonna say Jen Bartel because of that one, and then I picked up the regular cover. I want to say, I think another cover. I don't remember which one, and I want to read it. I picked it up and I just haven't. I haven't read it.
Who's the artist on the right cover on the screen, guys? Who's that artist?
The one with the.
Oh, I don't know.
Mugshot or the other one? Is that Jay? No. Shit.
Hey, Aunt, come here real quick. Do you know who this artist is? That's beautiful, man.
It is. I
do like that.
Yeah.
Anthony thinks it's in Hawkeye, maybe.
Yeah,
But the one
that's
all the way on the right?
In Young
Yeah.
Lee. In Young Lee.
In Young Lee? Yeah.
Yeah. I like the one with the mugshot. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like the way her messy hair. I like it.
Yeah, really cool.
I like that one.
I know the artist for the series is Takashi Miyazawa.
It's really good art. I definitely liked it. Overall, I like the whole, everything I read. So.
And then, the author, Maureen Gu.
Goo?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like a young adult novelist. Actually, so when Jojo picked this, I'm like, you know what? Silk is my weak spot. I know very basic stuff about Silk. So I started looking into like the series, and I was like, oh man, now I have to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the second issue was all right, but the first one really drew me in. And like I said, to the point where I just want to go back and read all that time that she was locked up in the bunker, because now we're seeing the aftermath where she's kind of dealing with a little bit of PTSD, I guess, and she's feeling like she has to prove herself in the workplace. So it's really interesting. I like it. There's a murder mystery too going on in the background.
Ooh, I like that stuff. So definitely can start reading it.
Solid pick, you guys, for a fan focus this week. All right, we're going to move on to our nerd news. This is kind of when we just cover some headlines that caught our eye throughout the week.
So much came out.
Jen kept bringing this one up. She's like, oh my gosh, you guys, check this out. Jen, what do you think of this casting? Are you for it or against?
So the reason why I kept bringing it up is because I vividly remember the 80s movie, and I like the comic books.
So does Mel, apparently.
I like the comic books, but when I went back to rewatch it, I was like, oh, this does not hold up well.
Yeah, it doesn't. It first of all, they said Arnold Schwarzenegger in there. Of course, I thought it was going to be Conan. He's some old other motherfucker. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God,
Lord Calder or something.
Yeah, like this. What the fuck is this?
He said in an interview that he says that movie is the worst one that he's ever made.
Arnold said that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That one where he lost the toy for Christmas? That movie sucked.
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
I hate Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
that movie irritates the shit out of me. I'm sorry. That's such a frustrating movie to watch.
That movie.
No.
I haven't seen it in so long. I don't know how it holds up. So
we watch it every year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So the thing about Sonya is that for like years, it's gonna happen. Like in 2008, Rose McGowan and Robert Rodriguez were supposed to he's supposed to produce it. Rose McGowan was supposed to be like Red Sonja. That got scrapped. Then it was Bryan Singer with possibly Megan Fox and who played Mira?
But it was not Megan Fox.
No, and that got scrapped. And then it was Simon West was gonna direct it. And then now it's her name is Joey Soloway. And then so she's writing it along with Tasha. But they're doing the script, and then Joey Soloway, she's gonna direct it. And then she just got casted. And I'm like, oh, hey, that's that chick that was...
she was a villain,
Ghost in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And she's been in a lot of other things like Ready Player One, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she was at crazy. Yeah, she was
crazy.
Ready
Player One.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. You're totally
right.
True. Yeah.
And then she's supposed to play Jill Valentine in the new Resident Evil Escape from Raccoon City.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can't see it. I can't see it as Red Sonja, but I can see it.
She does not fit as Red Sonja. I like her. No. I do, but I don't see how this works. Why not, Mel? You're like the king of casting. What doesn't work here?
She doesn't have red hair. No one.
Yeah, but you can dye that, right?
Yeah, dye it, but that's not authentic. That's not authentic. There's plenty of good redhead actresses out there.
Well,
she's beautiful, by the way. I want my Red Sonja to be rugged, like Brigitte Nielsen.
Well, but she was not a redhead. She's a blonde.
Cool, Brigitte?
Yeah.
I thought she was a redhead.
No, she's a blonde.
Well.
So, you see? That's fixable.
Yeah.
Just say, Mel. Just say you want her to be white.
No. Wait, is it this girl white?
I don't know. I don't think
She
so.
looks like Italian or something.
Yeah.
What's her last name? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
white.
She needs. It needs to be. I agree with Mello. Like I picture like a very porcelain, pale. Well, I guess Mel didn't say that, but
Yeah.
I agree with Mel. She needs to be white. Mel, you're right. Let's make this into a race concept. But anyway.
Yeah, the actor who. Oh yeah, there you go. The girl who plays an Archie in Riversdale. Oh my god, I forgot her name. But the redhead, yeah.
She doesn't have the boobs, and cast Gina Carano would be good.
I can see Gina Carano definitely.
And you know what? I think because we're thinking like that, we want somebody thick, with muscles.
But you need someone that can act. Like you don't want to do.
True.
You don't want to do like. Look, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but like he's good at playing the Terminator, right?
Yeah,
he's good at playing certain roles. But like you don't give them unless you can find something that like fits their personality so it can come out more. Like they're saying the best directors can do that, right? And the right script comes along. But like you need someone that could pull off this character.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait, real quick. Jojo was shaking her head. Jojo, why were you shaking your head?
Tell us. What do you think?
I don't remember what I was shaking my head at. I don't know.
When Mel said Gina Carano.
Yeah, no. I don't want to see Gina as Red Sonja. I don't
Why?
Not for political reasons whatsoever, but physically, I don't know. I just don't see it.
I don't know. Swords are heavy. Yeah. This girl is like.
She's not the best actor. Her physique, like it's good, Like I mean, but she's not the best actor.
She just needs more time.
She's stiff as an actor. That's what I think.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. The trailer, if the trailer looks good, we'll see.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I sat through Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty sure I can sit through Red Sonja.
That's true.
If you could just take Amy Adams and like buff her up, not Amy Adams. What's the other one that ever always gets confused with Amy Adams?
Who's that girl from Mad Men?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
She's from Jurassic Park too.
Yeah, she's Red Sonja. Maybe old, but
I can see her.
I love that.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she needs to work out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going here before we get stuck on a tangent there. All right, Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead will debut its first 15 minutes of the Netflix film in a live stream event next week. Is anybody excited about this?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Joe.
No,
Joe.
yeah.
These zombie movies don't start to look the same to me.
It's another zombie movie, I guess, but it's just this one. Like I like that it's just all in place. It's a aftermath, It's not like the beginning of it, right? So
yeah,
I think I kind of like that. I'm still kind of mad they took Chris D'Elia out because I like him and because of the whatever stuff, but this would have been a good movie.
Wait, so who's in this? I see Dave Bautista.
Yeah, that's it.
The girl from Nacho Libre. I can't remember her name.
The girl from Nacho Libre? That's funny.
That is her, right?
No, it is. It's
Ana de la Guerrera. Ana de la Guerrera. They're her. That's her name. Yeah.
Is that Red Sonja in the middle?
No.
It should be.
There's a lot of actors that I don't know, which I kind of like that,
So what is this going to be, a sci-fi? Because it looks like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, Jojo, tell us about this. I don't know anything about this.
Well, I'm just excited because even though I don't really like some of Zack Snyder's current stuff, I'm excited because he did the Dawn of the Dead remake back in the day, and it was.
Is that with John Leguizamo?
What's that?
Was that the one with John Leguizamo, or is that the one in the mall?
Yeah, it's the one in the mall.
The mall that was great. That was really good.
Yeah. That one was really good. So yeah, I mean, this is a genre that he's proven himself in. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
good.
I'm sold. I mean, I sat through Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty sure I can sit through this.
Exactly.
I think we can make this work. We'll just get it. We'll drink a little bit first. It kind of looks like the Alien 2 crew. It totally does. Okay, so Before I switch off to the next one, though, guys, I'm going to give you all out there a quick chance to share out the stream because shit's about to get real.
Okay, you know, I have something to give away too tonight.
Wait, what are you giving away?
I'm not going to reveal it till we talked about this because there's something that we're going to talk about this tonight. So be active in the chat because I'm going to be somebody from the chat. I've been writing people's names down, so you can even see it because it's in pencil. But
look at you learning from Drunken Chat.
Let me go back in the chat.
Yes. yes, Joe. Come on. Yeah. Yes, I'm learning from the best, Mighty Mel. So
I'm so proud of you.
Wait,
He does look proud. He looks super proud. You guys share out wherever you're at because we are about to get into some real stuff, some controversial stuff. But if you haven't already, please share us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Jojo is over at Flix and Comix, and Mighty Mel V has one of the best shows on YouTube.
Oh, it's all right.
yes.
Drunken Chat, you gotta follow that. If I'm assuming most of you guys already are. That's why you're here, right? Because Mel's here.
Yeah, I like some of our girls, Fuchsia and oh my goodness, Fantastic Girl. I'm so happy to see you girls here.
All right, let's get going on this. So this has been all over social media all week. For those of you who aren't aware, there was somebody that went online and decided to fix Campbell's original. What's the number on this issue, you guys?
Oh,
was this Renew Your Vows?
I don't remember.
no, I'll tell you right now. Give me once. What is it?
601.
601?
Okay.
All right, so somebody decided to fix the things that they felt were wrong with this piece, mainly being the squished in cleavage, the thin arms, the, what do you call that? My favorite spot on Anthony. Sorry, babe, I'm embarrassing you. That V line where the pants go.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Is that not the sexiest place on a man? I'm sorry, it is. Right? Another show. We'll do that on another show.
I like my chubby men. So
Yeah. There's a V buried under there somewhere, right? Buried. So
I like that V.
I was just like, I don't know what V you're talking about. I don't think I ever have. I don't know. What is this V?
Yours is probably more of a U.
Yeah. Baby.
I like the U. There you go. I like the U, not the V.
But anyway.
And her leg is up, but
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, Mel. I swear to God, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, the way she's sitting's a little weird. I mean, I'm kind of chubs, so I cannot sit like that at all. So I don't know. Joe, Jen, Laura, can you guys sit like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
There.
like
That's why I
with her,
drink my
no,
coffee.
with her other
wait,
leg
hold on.
band.
Like that.
Shut up.
and see how her
It's
arm,
like this.
her arms are like pushing out her boobs, and
Well,
on
yeah.
the right, it's she's just who dresses like that to sit in the house.
Hold on. Let me try it right quick. Hold on.
Just try it real fast.
Guys don't fucking laugh.
I have faith in you. Do this.
Let me hold my wine. Hold on.
Yeah, she's gonna fall.
Hold your
Fuck,
wine.
I'm gonna fucking eat shit right now.
I don't see your leg up.
Wait.
Your leg needs to be higher.
It's right here. Oh, you can't really.
Or you have
see
to
it.
make her big.
Hold
Make
on,
it
hold on. Yeah, we need a close up.
Hurry, because I'm cramping here.
What is happening right now?
I'm trying to sit like her. You can't see my leg. My leg is right here. So
You're making
I'm
this
very
look
leggy.
effortless, Lucy. Effortless. Like I can't.
Hush.
That was good. So
Oh,
anyway,
dang, that hurts.
let's do like a little round table here. We're gonna start with Jen and work our way up. What's your opinion on art fixing, Jen? Not your opinion, but what do you think? Well, yeah, your opinion.
I mean, okay, so art is that, and it's subjective, and everyone has different tastes. It's not like he reached out and was like, "Hey, challenge out there. Let's take some old stuff," because I think this was from 2009, and let's see your take on it. Because if it was a challenge, I think it'd been completely different, and it wouldn't have been what ended up happening. But yeah, like it's all subjective, and it's taste, and
Okay, that's good. I like that's very very neutral, kind of seeing both sides. Jojo?
Yeah, definitely agree that it's subjective. I personally like it the way it was. I think it's fine. It's also like the superhero genre, you know, over exaggeration is a given. So I personally don't care. I don't let that kind of thing bother me, but I mean, everyone has a right to feel the way they do. It's also, like I was saying earlier, it's a little product of the time. I don't feel the need to have to go and fix it afterwards. It's already out. It's already seen, you know. So yeah, we can change going forward, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Mel?
Well, sex sells, sexuality sells. That's not a big secret. I mean, honestly, both versions of the cover look good, but I can see why Campbell did what he did with it. Campbell just draws women with the unrealistic bodies, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Should they have, like I said, either way, they both still look good. I mean, they would probably both still sell, honestly. If you've never seen the one on the left, the one on the right come out, it'll still sell. It would still sell.
Yeah. Laura, what do you think?
Wait, we skipped you. You don't want to say?
I'll go at the end.
So, you know, okay, somebody in here said, I like it except for the arms being squeezed together. Here's my issue with the fixing thing. And this is what Anthony and I were talking about yesterday. Because I was like, you know, I don't know how to do this conversation with you guys without pissing somebody off. Inevitably, I'm going to make somebody mad. Somebody's going to be like, oh, that's not right for her to say that, blah, blah. And Anthony goes, you know, Laura, you have to think of it this way. He's like, if you see somebody in the grocery store and they're parenting their kids badly, you don't walk over and go, hey, let me take over. I'm going to fix this. Let me parent your kid because you're shit at it. He's like, there's certain things where you don't get to fix somebody's art. And I was like, you know what? Amen, brother. You don't. If you don't like it, that's 100% okay.
Yeah.
But you don't get to go through and fix it without, like, in my opinion, sounding kind of like a douche. And so we'll get to what JJ was mentioning up here, what Campbell did in response. We'll get to that in a second. But there's certain things that aren't your right to quote unquote fix. Go ahead, Liz.
Well, I guess it's like from douche to douche. You know, trying to fix somebody else's art. You know, yeah, like everybody's right. You know, he shouldn't because nobody asked for it. And like Mel said, sex sells. And I mean, how long this cover came out and now you want to fix it? Is it because you want the attention? And obviously he's getting it. You know, this guy always been getting the attention from Campbell and from the people that some are defending him, some are not. Like there's
good segue, Lucy, because this is what happened. Yeah,
the internet warriors, you know, what is it called? The
SJW.
The
Woken.
Like the woke. How do you say this? But yeah, you know, it's just like they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's sexist and blah 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 blah." But then it's a comic book.
I actually liked his fix though. Art. Do you see the one that he did? That's the sketch.
Campbell. Yeah,
I like that the most. Like when he fixed his own stuff.
Yeah. I like it way better than that guy fixing guy.
Hold on, guys. Pause real quick. Somebody's getting a mad echo.
Let me see. Is it me?
Is it me?
Laura, you're mute.
Jojo, say hi, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
It's not Jojo. All right, Lucy. Lucy, say hi.
Hello.
It's Lucy. Lucy, you're echoing.
How do I get that?
How do you fix echoes?
Okay, I missed it. I'm back.
It's not too bad. Maybe just try I don't know if you're using two mics, maybe, but anyway, it's not that bad. We'll just mute in between so that you don't pick up. Mel, we're talking about Campbell's response here, how he went and responded to this person, which I think just kind of added fuel to the fire. It gave this person so much recognition. Everybody was talking about it. But he went through and he's like, okay, you know, a famous cover of mine featuring MJ from Spider-Man got a lot of attention. you see someone trying to go by the name non-binary Finn Mertens took to fixing the artwork, as they put it. And that got a lot of people talking. He said typically he ignores it, but since it went viral, he decided to kind of like embrace the situation and do a little art fixing himself.
Why?
I think he was trying to prove a point.
He said that when they fixed it, they did a bad job doing it, so he wanted to do a better job fixing it.
That's a dick move at a school.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if it's like one of those things where it's like maybe his publicist should just been like, dude, don't respond.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Jojo?
I agree with you. I don't think he should have done this. It just kind of makes it seem like he just has a huge ego and he just wants to one up the dude that fixed it instead of actually caring about the actual topic.
See, he had a
That's interesting.
Invincible Iron Man cover with Riri Williams. That had to be taken off and he had to fix it. So she's in a pose.
Yeah.
She had a shirt cut.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think, hey, no big deal. But Riri's 16 years old.
Yeah.
Did
What the fuck
he
is
say
wrong with you?
he's gonna fix stuff going forward though? Like, did he?
Well, he had to fix that cover because it got pulled and he just put armor on it. It still looked good, but dude, she was 16. She couldn't all of his poses have
Yeah.
all his females always have like a sexy pose, but
Exactly.
she was 16, dude. Like, come on.
They had that same problem with a Powerpuff Girls cover that got pulled because they had sexualized it way too much for considering the age of the characters.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
while we still have
Real quick, so the devil's advocate, I'm just curious what you guys think.
bring it, baby.
No, I'm just
Let's hear
Do
it.
it. We like when
No,
you
I'm
have
serious. I
something
like
to
it.
So do you think, because again, I liked his fixed, but do you think he would have fixed it if he wasn't like challenged or called out or whatever?
No.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, why would he? Under what context? You don't just wake up and go, hey, I'm going to fix some of my old shit that sold incredibly well.
Right. And nobody remembered. He probably didn't remember because nobody else remembered this cover except for this non-binary whatever. And he's like, oh shit, I did that? Let me go fix it up. So that's it.
I mean,
That's
isn't this like, it's kind of iconic because I remember seeing this a lot.
Yeah, it was. I wonder if the price went up since this whole thing went down.
That's a good question.
eBay's probably spiking because people are like, oh, I want the controversial cover, which again is just drawing attention. It's having the opposite effect, what the original person intended.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are probably going to seek out Campbell covers now, like more so than already.
Oh yeah, I mean he's not going anywhere. He's an awesome artist, but he has his thing and he's gonna stick with it. That's his thing. That's
I
what
like
he
when
does.
he does guys though too. He's talented. Like he has talent.
I can't remember the last time he did a guy.
For sure he did Thor. He's done
Jojo.
What?
Nothing. Well said, Mel. Well said.
Well, the last one that I seen was those X-Men, the one shots, and it was Magneto.
Wait,
and
Campbell?
I said it?
yeah, he did. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Campbell. I'm trying to remember because I know the girls were Campbell because that's the last ones that I bought from him.
I know he did a Miles. He did a Venom. I remember that's the last one I remember him doing the Venom. Yeah, his Lizard is great. He's talented. He's super talented.
Mm-hmm.
We're not saying that. But
In Spider-Man covers, they're saying it was Campbell. Yeah. Okay. Well, so we're going to move on a little bit here, guys. Kind of branch off this. It's a perfect segue into something that we were. Jen, why don't you explain how we came across this?
Well, we just came across this old article.
oh shit!
from
No, I haven't seen this.
From 2012.
Oh, God.
So from 2012, we came across this article called the Hawkeye Initiative. And then we, in our little group chat, start talking about it. And then we're like, hey, why don't we just talk about this like on air and have some more people, conversate about this? And it was just
Jojo's drinking. She's like, oh shit, what did I agree to be on? Why did I choose this episode?
Oh, you're gonna make her stand.
I didn't know any of this. But yeah, Jen's right. The whole point is this Hawkeye Initiative took female covers and took the same poses and replaced it with male characters, right?
Yeah. So yeah, in 2012, it was this thing that I was not aware of. I wasn't aware of this until this past week. And when I came across it, I was like, what the heck is this? So we started sharing different photos, but like all three of us didn't know. And I think Jojo, you said that you two were unaware.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And then Mel?
When Lucy sent me the article, I read about it, but I didn't see the slides. This is gonna be funny. I want to stick around a little bit extra.
It was a big thing in 2012, and it went until 2016. Noelle Stevenson just made a comment about, I think it was a cover with Black Widow and Hawkeye, and it's like, well, what if they switch positions? Like, would it be as empowering? And people started just taking it and running with it with Hawkeye, and then it went from...
Mel, stop! You're making me laugh.
Hawkeye got a fatty.
It's an interesting concept. I like the idea of doing this because it does make you kind of think, okay, maybe these poses. What do you think, Mel?
I would buy it just for comedy alone.
Right, it's funny.
I mean, I get what she's trying to do. See, first of all, in the jungle, with the ladies wearing on the left, she won't survive a week. Malaria will get her ass. But it's worked for Wolverine because he can grow his shit back. Like, so if he was to get cut or the skin showing, it would just grow back.
Oh,
she's going down.
Yeah.
She's barefoot running around in the jungle. Please.
Yeah. And so then what Jen was saying, it's like, they try to do this, and look at us, like we're laughing. It was a whole movement to bring awareness, but then a lot of people start taking it as a joke, like, I guess, I mean, it was 2012, so I cannot say it was like the woke culture, because it was back, I don't think that was really happening.
Yeah.
But they were trying to prove a point, like, then in comics, women are like over, I mean, like that one's Campbell, right? Like the
Danger Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's Campbell.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, it's fun to see the men.
And they're talking about like covers, like specifically, because when you go in the comic, there's a lot of like dynamic poses, and that's for the story. So that can be, but with covers, it's like, it's supposed to be empowering, but is it really empowering if you can't put a guy in that same position? It was like their point they're trying to make.
Okay, and I see that to an extent, but that's assuming that men and women are completely equal and putting them into the same, like, I mean, if you put a female in heels, what does it do? It perks up the boobs, it perks up the ass, sorry. You're taking those poses, and women use what they can and men use what they can. So I'm not sure if it can be a direct, you get what I'm saying? It can't be a direct parallel.
But if you look at like superheroes, right? So it's supposed to be like empowering. Now it depends on the comic book, right? So if you look at like Vampirella or even Faithless, which we'll come across later, that's different because it's like that's the comic book. Wait, what? Oh.
Didn't Mel cosplay Wolverine for this picture? He did. Did I?
I was bald though.
Jojo, what do you think? I want to hear your take.
The only thing that I can see right now are pasty white butt cheeks. So it's really hard to think.
I'm sorry, I butt cheek bombed you. I didn't tell you that we were doing this.
Oh my God. He needs a tan down there, though, for sure.
There you go. Mobility. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's the same. It's quite the same. I like the idea of the analogy. But I mean, ultimately, men and women physically are different. And
right.
I think that
yeah,
overall, the woman body is a lot more aesthetically pleasing. I mean,
right, there you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Art classes, I mean, they get, Laura, you probably know this. I mean, they get people to come in butt naked so you could draw the human form, and it's like,
yeah,
it's not a big deal. And so I think a lot of these artists take that, what they've learned in, school, and to them, drawing something like this is not a big deal,
Right.
So,
and then I spoke to Lucy. I said, there are comic characters that use their sexuality to empower. Emma Frost.
Hold on. You're getting ahead of me. Let's look at this one first.
Yeah.
So before we move on to that part, Mel, because I 100% agree with where you're heading. This is some examples that we were talking about where we think maybe the poses aren't benefiting the female form to their fullest and could possibly have been done in a different manner. What do you guys think?
It's empowering versus sexy, right? So again, it depends on the title. So if you are looking at like a Green Arrow, Black Canary's outfit naturally is sexy, right?
Yeah,
so,
she's gorgeous.
To position her in this one way, like it would have been better if her legs were split, because it's like her in that like dynamic fighting pose versus like a weird.
It looks like she's about to fart.
Wow. There goes the sexy.
Sorry.
Lucy, you ruined it. Ruined. Now that's all I'm going to see when I look at this cover.
Sorry, guys. It's like when she's trying to open it, like, I don't know.
It's like those models that do like that squatted down position in their heels. It's like, that's not hot. Like, what are they going for? I totally see what you're saying. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. If you're new to us, this is probably going to be your first and only show, right?
Sorry, guys.
I kind of like Drunk Lucy.
Lucy with the mood breaker. Jeez. Right, Thunder? Anyways, her pose is interesting that she has her ass stuck out like that. Like, I mean, maybe it's supposed to be like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't.
I mean, the title says "Road to the Altar." That's a good way to get to the altar.
What do you guys, Jojo? What do you think of the center cover, where she's kind of on her tippy toes? She's strategically positioned so it's like tits and ass.
It's Campbell.
It's Campbell, baby. It's Campbell
for sure.
Par for the course.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh, I love Dave Stevens.
We did a show when I was on a show called Impressive Defects. We did a show. It's like, and I'm probably gonna get heat for this, but who's the biggest hoe in Marvel? She-Hulk was up there.
Really?
Oh yeah, She-Hulk a hoe. Emma Frost.
That's why she's my girl.
Emma Frost is like the biggest, I would think.
Yeah.
Right?
Mystique a hoe.
Yeah, that's why I like them. They're living the life.
Hercules a hoe. Wolverine a hoe. There's some hoes out there.
Lucy's on fire right now.
So, you guys, real quick, like,
sorry, girls.
Like, I feel
sorry,
like
guys.
that turning of the torso is for a boob and butt cut, but like, why can't you just pick one or the other?
It's Campbell.
Campbell's like, why do you pick one when you can have both?
Yeah, the more the better.
The more the better. Exactly, Jojo. Exactly. Like, why pick one over the other? And again, she's in tippy toes because what do heels do, ladies? Why do we suffer and wear stilettos?
Dude,
It makes
that's
your tits and ass pop out.
I don't like wearing.
That's way too much.
I'm learning a lot from the show now. Right.
You know that? That's why we wear heels. That's
The heels aren't comfortable. Like I'm 5'10", so I don't wear them because it's why, right?
I don't either. I'm 5'8".
Yeah, I don't ask questions. I just enjoy the.
I used to wear heels all the time. I was able to run in heels.
Yeah.
But then I had my second child, put on a little bit weight. I mean, not weight. Put on a little bit love. Love. And my heels can't take my top anymore. It's a little heavier. So I can't do that.
These covers are tame. I want you guys to look at Tim Vigil, one of my favorite artists, by the way. He's just. Whew.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting to the extreme stuff.
All right.
So here, it was kind of a genius idea. Jen's girlfriend Britt was saying, let's talk about how sometimes these poses, these not obnoxious, but what's the word I'm looking for, Jen? Like abnormal poses, exaggerated poses can be beautiful, and they are used in photography. And so here's some examples of that, which if you took one of these and put them in a superhero costume, would that still be beautiful?
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that like when we think heroes and people like females who are physically fit and can do amazing things, it's dancers, like, right? Dancers, gymnasts, and I want to say fighters and people who do like that parkour stuff, like, because they can do that stuff that's like dynamic in these poses because they're strong. But each one of these females like has visible muscle, right? In ballerinas, even though like they're compact and like tight, like they're super strong. Like to be able to be on their tippy toes, like it I think it just translates because it's like I don't know. I'm trying to
Well,
say.
look at the ballerina. Her arms right there. Like, look at like her legs. Like, you could see like some of that muscle right there to be able to pick herself up like that. I mean, I can't even pick myself on those damn heels.
No, I think what Jen's saying is finding a balance between the
Yeah.
lines and the femininity of the human body mixed with the muscle and the strength behind what a woman really is.
The picture in the middle would make a great Captain Marvel cover.
Dude, yes. 100% yes. Mel?
Okay. Yeah.
That's empowering. That shows the female anatomy in a nice way that nobody complain about. That looks good. Or even in the American Child is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jojo?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Nope, we need more.
The middle picture. No, like, would you say the same thing though if she wasn't wearing pants and she was wearing a bikini instead?
I just think the pose is incredible. Just and from an artistic standpoint, to me it screams out empowering. Like, you could put any female character like that, have
Fists,
the lights.
maybe?
You know what I mean? Anyone. It's just powerful. The one all the way on the left is she's jumping. Like,
I can do the one on the far right.
The ballerina? No, wait.
Yeah, I can do that. I was in ballet. I was in toe until I was like 16 or 17 years old. I was able to do toe point, and I can still do that, but it's not that pretty. It's more of a that I fall in. But I can do it.
That's funny. Okay, let's.
No, Jojo has a good point though. If the girl in the middle wasn't wearing pants, people would be like, "Oh my god, that's so horrible. That's so offensive."
Yeah, sure.
I don't. Maybe. But
Maybe.
I think if she's wearing shorts, it would show more of the anatomy. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'll post the video on YouTube.
Context matters too, because if she was in a bikini
Right.
and she was diving off of, diving into a pool or something, then it wouldn't be as bad, right?
No, agreed. Yeah. So here are some examples that we chose for female images that are both sexy. They have that sexual aspect, but they're also very fucking strong. I mean, I think Jenny Frizen, she's the master at this, right?
Yes. Bartell as well.
Bartell too. Yeah. Jojo brought that up earlier.
Yeah. And Josh Middleton too. Josh Middleton, he's freaking amazing, and he can do both, like men and women, and he does it beautiful.
Who did that She-Hulk? That She-Hulk was fire right there.
Elizabeth Torque. So Elizabeth Torque is one of my favorite artists. Yeah. I will say that America Chavez cover, like, I was like, no, Elizabeth Torque, you're so good. Like, maybe it was the colorist or the shade. I don't know, man. But normally her females, like, She-Hulk is very strong, but in that moment right there, like, I don't know. I really like Elizabeth Torque.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful. I want that one. I want that cover now. Thanks.
I want all these covers. These are all gorgeous. These are all like showing how women can be both.
I have Mara. That's the Aquaman run.
You guys definitely brought up Middleton. Middleton is
crap! You scared me.
Phenomenal. What?
Romy scared the crap out of me. You can't even touch me.
Middleton is fantastic. I think he's not as like big as he should be, right, Mal? Like, shouldn't he be bigger?
Yeah.
He has his waves. Like he'll get hot like 1 minute.
Well, the Batgirl, right? The Batgirl, 20-something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then people just like I wouldn't say get tired of him, but people get Middleton out, and he'll come back. He'll come back with just some more heat.
Yeah, I feel like all artists kind of like ride the waves.
Yeah, like what happened to Alex Garner? He like disappeared.
Oh yes. Well, maybe he was talking so much crap about Matina, I think it was. So I don't know. Really? That's why. Yeah. But I mean, he was on the right. He was on the right though.
Canelo, J-Sax. Yeah.
Here's another one, guys, of examples that we chose for empowering poses. Jojo, didn't you pick the one on the left?
Yeah. Bowling.
Yeah, that's Adam Hughes, right?
Bowling.
Somebody was just talking about that too.
Yeah, Chad and somebody else mentioned him. JJ, I think he was mentioning also Hughes.
That red Sonja is fire.
That red Sonja is freaking amazing, man. That's beautiful.
See, that girl who the actress, she kind of looks like her a little bit right there.
So that's
I can see it.
That's Danny it's Danny Go. It's just Go.
Mhm.
Did the Red Sonja, and then Terry Dodson did the Miss Marvel.
I would like to see a little bit more blood on the axe as well as the sword. It's an amazing cover. This is a Red Sonja.
Yeah, I even like the pose. You know, there's so much there's so much into just like about to grab your weapon. You know, it's not all ass. That's not your main focus here.
Mhm.
When I look at this, I immediately look at her shoulders and her arm. It's the positioning of her
Oh,
weapons.
I
Her
love that
weapons.
whole booty, but
Yes, exactly. The weapons are positioned perfectly. And
Yeah.
it is a bit like a sexual cover. It's like a combat cover.
Yeah,
I like the face too. It's like she's like hesitant, like kind of sad in a way too.
Yeah.
Wait, on which one?
The middle one, she looks a little
Sonja.
sad. Like, oh, here we go. Shit.
Yeah. Like I'm about to slaughter a village. I'm sorry.
I'm about to slaughter a village, and I don't feel like it, but I'm going to.
I didn't want to do this.
A little reservation in the face. I like that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Danny Go reminds me a lot of. Oh man, I don't know how to say his name. Is it Oliver
Capoli?
Capipil, or is it Capoli?
I say Capoli. I know what you're talking about.
It's Copipel,
Coipel, I think.
I call him Capelli.
Yeah, they have a similar like art style that whenever I see it, I can't, like, that's one of my favorites.
This is what's his name? Daniel Go?
Dani and then Go.
I'm trying to
He's
find
under
it.
If you go under Instagram, it's constant.risk.of.fire.
Was this a regular cover or this was just like art?
I think this was the variant for one of the mystery boxes.
Tom, yeah.
Looks like I would be buying this.
Yeah, this is nice for sure. I know we don't have Mel for much longer. How long do we have you?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, let's move on to this one real quick. This is our XX rated. So hopefully, I should have warned you. If you have kids, get them out of the room. My bad. I should have mentioned that before we went to the slide. But here we go. Jojo, let's start with you. You picked the upper left.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, straight up thirst trap right there.
Yeah, exactly that. That's good wording.
Thirst.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Are we really trying to figure out which Blade's like character development in this? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make me feel like grabbing it, but that's again, like Jen's point earlier, it's all subjective. So I know this has a market, you know, and I know sex sells. So it's just not for me. Like, I wouldn't buy that. I don't know.
But a lot of people would, man.
A lot of people would. Yep.
A lot of people would, because like again, Witchblade. I feel like most of the covers are pretty
Risque.
Yeah.
I was told to watch that. I guess TNT did a live action that was pretty good. I was told to go watch that.
Yeah, if you can sit through Mortal Kombat.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be like a shirt. If you can sit through Mortal Kombat, ... and then you fill in the blank, right now.
Yeah.
If you can sit through Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
But it's an interesting cover too, though, because JoJo's saying that it's purely speaking on the sexual aspect. It's not going beyond that.
Right.
That's it.
She's not doing it. It's just sitting in the chair sexually, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, some people dig it, and that's awesome. I'm not trying to hate, you know? It's like, it's just not for me.
JoJo, I like that about you. I like that you're not about this whole cancel culture thing. The cancel culture to me isn't about justice. It's about control. Right. And I like that you're not trying to control what people do and do not like.
Yeah, people are different. It's like
these dumb boob books.
Mel, you picked the bottom left. What is this?
Yeah. So this is Faust, right? Faust is a very, very, very X-rated, violent. It's just violent, sexual. And I remember the first time I seen this cover in the store. Cause I was waiting for this series took like 20, 25 years to finish, and this was like issue 14. I was like, "What the fuck is on her face?" I was like, "Man, he's crazy." So the artist, yeah.
Oh, okay. From my angle, it's like webs. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay.
I was like, yeah. So Tim Vigil is one of my favorite artists, right? But he's out of control. but he's super, super talented. Super talented. And the whole series is, if you like gore, sex, just ultra violent, this is the series for you.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Buyer beware. I remember I was in the 7th grade and issue 3 was out. I had to tell my dad to come buy the comic issue 3 for me because they wouldn't sell it to me. It's so crazy.
Yeah, because nowadays don't we have like polybags?
Yeah, the whole series probably would have been polybagged.
Yeah.
Lucy, what are the background images? Somebody's asking, is that Lotte in the middle?
That's
Is it?
those are the
love
faceless
Lotte.
covers. I think I always said Lotte. Okay, that's how you pronounce it.
Chula Lotte.
Yeah. Yeah, those are from the Faithless run, and both of them, her and Tula and Jenny Fritzen, they're both from that run. I think number 4 is the Fritzen. But yeah, all those, yeah. Oh yeah, I love the Jenny. I love that one.
Beautiful.
But yeah, they have all those covers from Faithless. They have the baggie. So yeah, so you won't open it and see, unless you buy it, and you'll know what's in there. But
if Tim Mitchell was a female artist, it would be Tula Lotte. Put it like that.
Yeah. She's a really good artist.
Well,
she's a freak.
It's beautiful and meant to be sexy, but that's the Faithless story, right? That goes perfectly with that comic.
Yeah. And honestly, for me, I grabbed them all because I like how it was like crazy covers, and I didn't even open them. Because I can't really, I'm not gonna risk my kids to open it, which they won't, But and for that reason, I'm gonna give this one away tonight. Number 5.
We're giving away.
Number 5.
Oh my gosh, Lizzie! Yay!
So,
Lucy's giving away porn.
Yes. It's both a gift and cardio all in one.
There you go.
Guys.
This one. Tonight, yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm doing it old school because I don't know how to do it like Mel, with the little muffin wheel. I'm like cutting little papers. So before I will pick one, and I will.
Is number 5 the one on the right? That's the Jenny Friesen?
No, the Jenny Friesen. I think it says Jenny Friesen. This one is by Becky Klubman. What number? Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a winner. And I told.
If you see Jenny Friesen, you're like, oh, I'm
no,
shocked
the Jenny Friesen. I think I'm gonna keep that one.
I'm surprised. Like if you think about, like, damn, Jenny, I didn't know it was like that.
No,
girl.
Mel, did you see the Medusa one that she did?
Yeah.
The Medusa print.
Yeah. So basically, in Chicago, a gallery was putting out special prints. I think it was like $250 a print that had like a Medusa, Jenny Friesen thing. That was
amazing.
Or didn't you want you right? That was one that I was trying to get it for you, but they sold out super quick.
I know. Mel, look it up. Jenny Friesen, Medusa. Jojo, I'm telling you, this thing is gorgeous. And Lotte, for those of you who are watching, I told Jen, I'm like, she makes me want to switch teams. She does such a great job. She does such a great job of like lesbian scenes seem to be her thing, which is, I mean, again, I think it's beautiful, but the way she does it is so like.
Yo, that Medusa's crazy.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah.
Where's my share screen?
Beautiful.
Damn it. Anthony,
Look
it up.
It's 2 of them.
Yeah, because one was gold and one was
Like there's one where Medusa, she's like laying down, and the other one is like she has the skull in her hand. Both are amazing.
They're anything she does is Hey, Anthony, as much as he loves the female form, he'd paint you if you were nude.
Yeah.
My man Chad King, what up, baby?
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, welcome into Nearing Nerdvana. We are talking about just sexuality in comic books. We're giving you kind of a broad range so that you can form your own opinion, which you're entitled to.
I wish I could stay.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you.
But Mel has to go.
Oh,
I want to continue this conversation. I will be continuing to watch because this is a great topic, and it's not as bad as I thought it was. Those would be like very cringy, but now everybody's loose. Everybody's adults here.
We got this. We're all good. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Mel. Go and do your thing, guys. If you haven't, please find Mighty Mel on YouTube. How do they find you, Mel?
go to YouTube, type Mighty Mel V or It's Drunken Chat Son, and we gonna be bugging out today because this I drank a little bit too fast, so I might say some shit later on. This is the good, the bad, the ugly tour. This is the good me. Be bad coming up next, and that ugly gonna be crazy. Jojo, it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
All right, and I will see you guys.
I'll see you next week
on Hot 10. I'll be back next week.
Yes, very good. Bye, Mel.
Yes. Bye, Mel.
So I just saw the Medusa cover.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's a signed Medusa on eBay for $900. I think when they were originally selling them, they were like, what, 200?
250, 200. But like I'm telling you, I called. It was really hard for me to find it available online. You had to show up at the gallery in Chicago. I called and they're like, if you're not here hours. And now I realize what it was because there's a really good Korean taco place next to that place. And there's times I've gone there and I'm like, what's this long line? And they'll be cutting out art prints. But now I know like that's the gallery to go to for certain prints. And she was at that gallery, or her prints are at that gallery. And yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on, guys. So the next thing that we have coming up is every week we like to spotlight a YouTube channel. Jojo was our pick last week because if you guys haven't checked out her show, it's fantastic. And this week we chose Lucy. I'll let you take over.
This is our homies, Team Nerd Herd. And in Hood Rat, it's in the chat right now. I know Steve had an interview, so he is busy. But I know he'll watch us later. But these guys are amazing, and they should have if you guys are not watching their shows, they have so many good stuff. Hey, Justin, they have such a great content. Like on Thursdays they have one, on Sundays. Which sorry guys, but Sunday's my favorite because every Sunday they pick their new comic book day. So they talk about their picks and the book, and that's how I know a lot of the stuff that I'm like, oh, I want to pick that one. I add it to my list because of them. They give such a great information, and they talk about also like sports, the cards and stuff like that, the market and all that. They have such a great information. So this is one that you guys need to subscribe, follow them on Instagram, and they have a Facebook group too. END guys, I don't know if you guys have Twitter, but they're everywhere.
Yeah, they actually had a really great interview with Matt Kint, Dinesh, and Sam Warren from Bad Idea. And then they're the people that I watched because the Sulk, Maureen Gu is on there. And just hearing her talk, yeah.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true, Joe. They have such amazing artists. Like I don't know how they're able to get.
That's awesome.
What they do to get those artists, but they have amazing. They had Frank Cho. They had so many great artists. So
because they're good people. Good people want to work with good people. So if these guys have good energy and are out there putting out good content, people will work with them. I 100% believe that.
Yes. So make sure to follow them, Ian and Steve and Comic Pops, all of them. JR, everybody's so super nice. So make sure you follow them. Team
Nerd Herd. Jojo, have you heard of them?
I haven't, but I know that some of them individually. So that's kind of cool.
See, so there you go. This is an easy sub, and every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This sounds like a show that everybody can benefit a little bit from in one way or another. And if Lucy's vouching for him, man, that means
yes.
Don't think about it twice. Just do it. Yeah. All right, moving on here. Well, because Lucy told us about JoJo. Oh, yeah.
Oh, one more time. If you guys want to spotlight anybody, send us a DM and tell us why you guys want us to spotlight them.
Yeah, we're all ears, and honestly, we appreciate all the participation from the chat. In fact, our Vana of the Week this week came from one of our people. Dan Barry chose. We like to pick like a quote or something to end the night on, and this one is so appropriate given tonight's topic. Jojo, do you want to read it, or is that too much pressure?
Sure, no, I can do it. I hope you will have a wonderful year, that you'll dream dangerously and outrageously, that you'll make something that didn't exist before you made it, that you will be loved and that you will be liked, and that you will have people to love and to like in return. And most importantly, because I think there should be more kindness and more wisdom in the world right now, that you will, when you when you need to be wise, and that you will always be kind.
Wait, is that from V from Vendetta?
No, this is
Love
from
it. No, me.
It does sound
damn it.
familiar.
Barry,
Yeah.
where are you at? Barry, where did you find this? This is the author or the writer of Sandman, but Barry found this. He's in the chat. Barry, where did you find this? I thought it was from one of his personal journals, but I might be wrong.
Okay, walking answers. I'm gonna pick the winner. Winner,
Yes,
chicken
yes,
winner.
let's get the winner for the faithless
I
book.
got all of them in
You
here.
put people's names in a cup?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's old school. I like it.
Yes. Shaky, shaky. For good luck. Okay. Let's see. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, you're not gonna believe it.
Is it Dan Barry?
Yes.
Dan Barry!
Oh, it's so you can't really see it. Let me see if you can.
Very cool. Dan Barry, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm
That
pretty
is freaking
sure.
awesome.
Dan
That is
Barry.
so cool. He said he posted it at his year-end journal a few years ago. So it was his journal a few years ago. Congratulations to Barry. Oh my gosh.
What are the odds?
What are the chances?
Yay! Dan, if you have Instagram, DM me on Instagram. If not on the Nearing Nerdvana Facebook or wherever.
I got all of Barry's information. He's in the Bird
Yeah.
City thing, so
Okay,
I'll get
okay.
it to you. That's
Okay,
fantastic.
good.
How perfect. I'm sorry, how perfect is that, right?
Mhm.
And Jojo, they called us the 4 horsewomen or whatever, so I think you're gonna have to start coming on with us more.
Oh, snap.
I mean,
I
I mean,
like that.
I like that too. You kind of fit perfectly. So wait, hold on. What does it say here? The 4 horsewomen. I mean, come on.
You know how many fighters? So it's kind of funny because of
What?
What?
There's the wrestling, and then there's Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look at
true.
she works for the UFC, and she used to wrestle. Like she used to do MMA and all that.
We gotta talk about that. That's cool.
And
So
I'm
cool.
scared of being punched because I don't want to ruin the moneymaker.
Well, good
Yeah.
defense.
Oh, Dan, you won Faithless number 5.
That is very cool, and we will send it to you.
cover.
We'll send it to you on the house. Lucy, I'll get you all the shipping. We'll take care of the shipping, and you send the book, and you'll have it in the next week. Yeah, that's a nice combo deal, right?
Yeah.
Bird City will handle the shipping. Lucy will handle the book. Done. All right, that's basically it for us tonight. Girls, do you have anything that you want to end the night on?
If you want to send us the next Bana of the week, the same thing, just like with the spotlight. Send it to us, guys. Send it.
Yeah, I handle our Facebook, so I read all the messages that I get from you guys on Facebook. Lucy handles our Instagram, and Jen hypothetically handles our Twitter. That's how I'm going to say it from now on. Hypothetically, Jen's on Twitter.
Yep.
In other words, don't tweet to us. We won't respond. You'll never hear back.
I'm working on it.
Working on it. All right. I think I know how to do this outro, so we'll call it for tonight. We will be back next Friday.
Hang on tight, okay? Don't sign off.
No, hold on. Before we go, Jojo, tell people where they can find you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on YouTube at Flix and Comix. I do a lot of like reviews and random hauls and stuff. It's always fun, always chill. And yeah, I'm on Instagram. I met Lucy on Instagram, and Jen. I actually knew Jen a little bit before that from her old videos on YouTube.
Wait, what old videos on YouTube?
Kind of an OG in the community, if you didn't know that. But then she stopped for I don't know why.
The same reason she doesn't handle Twitter.
You're like, what?
Listen, I am the worst. I like you can already see if you look at my Facebook and my Instagram and even YouTube, like I have big spouts of like nothing because I don't like if someone were to record me making a YouTube video from like the 2 years ago, right? Or 3 years ago, it took me hours because I didn't know how to edit. So I had to say all that in one go.
In one thing, yeah.
Yeah. And with my cell phone. So my cat came by and did it. Oh, I have to do it again. And then it just took forever. And then I was just too scared. But honestly,
your videos were good. So go check. Do you still have them? You still have them up, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Go
Well,
check
then
that
also
out.
someone at a comic convention was like, Jennifer Courtney. And I was like, who are
Okay.
you?
That's the crazy part too, because I remember you fell off the face of the earth, and then was it Poor Man's Comics I think it was Poor Man's that mentioned you like years later. And I was like, wait, she's still around? And then I saw her on Instagram, and I was like, what the? Okay, cool. I guess she's still in the community.
So that's the thing, is that like I didn't think about losing your anonymity. So at some convention, someone's just talking to me, and I'm like, who are you? And like they're saying my name, and then later someone's like, oh, you should change your from like your full name to like a handle. I'm like, oh, what? So yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah,
but yeah. So I kind of knew her before Instagram. So yeah.
See, that's just another sign to me that you gotta stick. Love to hear the perspective of these artists drawing people. Yes, thank you. We're so glad. And we did branch out from the flip side. We are on Comic Book Women over on Tales from the Flip Side on Tuesdays. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you do. And again, if we could have Jojo, we'll take her every chance we get, because I think you're just the perfect fit.
I mean, it was great. Thanks so much for, inviting me. Is awesome. I try to watch your stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever I can, because I really do dig what you guys are doing. I mean, it's really hard. I've been on YouTube for like 6 years now, and it's really hard to find ladies like you guys. And you guys have a great dynamic. So yeah, keep doing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, on
that
that note, we're out. Bye.